The skill seed system within Final Fantasy Mobius is comparable to that of most RPG leveling systems, in that it is given as a reward for completing a battle. Final Fantasy Mobius, however, rewards based off of each specific choice a player makes within a battle via the skill seed system, as I'm going to demonstrate now to you. Within entering a battle, a player has several choices given to them. In the bottom, it displays their number of actions, which is limited each turn, making each action very specific for what its reward will be. The outcomes for each one are a base attack, which is just add benefit, or utilization of skill orbs at the top, which are given in form of elements. These elements can then allow you to cast the abilities that you bring in with you into battle. Thus, this ability right now. Casting an ability gives you its types of skill seeds that are determined based upon the card and its value. Each card has different values printed on it. At the bottom here is displayed in the different type of elements of the one that I just used. It will give me, this is a low level card, and it will give me 7 different earth elemental orbs every time I use it. The different elements I can gain with the cards I bring into battle is determined based off the job that I have. If I go to try to change to a different job, it would change the different elements that I have. I can also change the base job class to get a different set of different types of base elements, which then has its own specific job within its own set. Each player can bring up to 4 types of chosen cards with them, each having different types of skill seeds bonuses for each usage of the card. These skill seed bonuses increase over time and are given to the player as far as the card levels up, as well as its abilities, whenever used. This card, for example, has been maxed out at its highest capacity for both the card level and its ability level, thus allowing it to have the maximum amount of skill seeds possible and the maximum amount given for each skill seed that it gives of a specific type. This makes each deck's overall skill seed capacity increase, which is displayed just below each of the 4 abilities on the right. Other ways to obtain skill seeds are by completing levels in the map that have specific treasure chests on them. One of them will pop up shortly, as displayed here in the gold treasure chest. Another way is by completing an entire level, which is completing the designated route on the map, and then again by completing every possible one on the map. Other ways to get them are by completing an online events and gaining an amount of skill seeds determined by the event that you have done. I've done a particularly high event, so they give me a lot of skill seeds for each one. The usage of these skill seeds then become utilizing the upgrades that you find around the world. You can find different item slots for achieving different accomplishments that you would then equip via skill seeds consumptions. For example, resisting fire by 2% costs me 24,000 skill seeds to equip it to this specific job. That player then has a specific amount of skill seeds that they're able to gain. Depending on the rarity of the items, the amount of skill seeds scales, as displayed here, where it's gone up to 79,999. The player can then also use skill seeds to upgrade an ability, as displayed here, where this ability requires 54,000. This is all scaled, as displayed by looking at the lower level character, who only requires 30 and 50 win to upgrade this specific, 30 and 500 win to upgrade this specific ability.